You see, most people overcomplicate this way to be able to grow their business, but today I'm going to make it really, really simple for you. There's only 5 different ways for you to get more attention, more eyes, to raise more awareness about your business, right? And the goal of this is we don't want to get just anyone to look at our business. We want people to look at our business that's actually going to buy from us. I want to break down the 5 easy ways for you to generate more sales for your business, even if you're brand new, even if you haven't launched yet. I'm going to break it down today, y'all. So let's get it. What's up, family? Welcome to another episode of the Grind Season Show, where we break down the strategies, the tactics, the resources, the mindset to be able to build a 6-figure online business that you can operate even while you're still working your 9 to 5. And if you haven't caught the last few episodes, we broke down the 4 secrets for you to build an online business this year, all right? And what we did is we dove deeper on each one of those 4 secrets. We dove deep on how it is that you create an irresistible offer. We broke down how is it that you build a trust building asset, which is something that you can use to build instant trust with people, even if you have 0 social proof. And then today we're going to break down the 5 ways to generate traffic for more people to be able to see what it is that you have to offer for them to be able to buy from you. All right, so let's get it, y'all. Now here's the thing. It doesn't matter how good your offer is. It doesn't matter how great your prices are. It doesn't matter how good of a service you can provide to people. If people don't see you, if people don't know you, you're not going to get a lot of people to buy from you. What I see break most businesses is not the fact that they don't provide a good service. I see so many people who are extremely talented that even have a ton of social proof. They have the proof that shows that they were actually able to provide the services that they said they can do. But the issue is that they don't have enough customers. And when you look at the stats, one of the top reasons that most small businesses fail is because they do not acquire enough customers. But after today's session, you will not have to worry about that. You will know exactly how it is that you can actually acquire more customers. And it's just something that you don't have to worry about in your business. So before I jump into the 5 different ways to generate more traffic, there is something that I need you to understand. When it comes to doing this, you have to optimize the traffic, meaning it's not as simple as launching this and then it instantly works. This is something that could take time to build, but as long as you stick to one thing, you're going to increase the chances of you being successful at it. The biggest mistake that I see business owners make is that they don't stick to strategies long enough. They switch them. Every time they launch it and it seems to not get the results that they like, they instantly switch over to something else and they have to start completely from scratch. If you want to be able to really scale really fast, it all comes down to you doing the same thing over and over again. It's really simple when you think about how this works, right? When you do something the first time, you probably didn't do it all the way correctly. You probably missed a lot of key things that were needed in order for you to get the best results out of it. What needs to happen is you need to go back and look at what you did incorrectly and go back and just make it a little better. So the people who create really successful businesses, they don't just come out the gate and do something right 100% the first time. What they do is they keep doing it over and over again until they become really good at it, and that is what allowed them to get results. And when I tell you that is why most business owners are not able to succeed, is because they don't stick to something long enough in order to actually see the results that are going to come. So that is the first thing that I want to say. Do not focus on doing all 5 of these at one time. You really want to focus on one thing one time until you fully optimize it, until it's actually creating results for you, and then you could jump into the next space. But please do not try to do all of this at once. It will spread you thin and you will not be able to get any results. All right, so the first way for you to generate traffic is going to be by leveraging organic content on social media. All right, now the beautiful thing about being able to do this is that you're able to actually build a lot of trust with people who are going to like and know you before they actually buy from you. If you create valuable content, you're able to actually build trust with the people who are looking at your content, and it really makes them interested in what you can have to do. And when you have conversations with these people who are checking out your organic content, it becomes a lot easier to have these conversations because they know you. They actually already want to buy from you before you even had that conversation, because you provided them so much content organically on social media. A lot of people hang out on social media, and when I look at one of the ways that most small business business owners struggle with growing their business is because they're not leveraging social media the right way, if at all. When I first started off with my business, one of the ways that I was able to really scale and go to the next level is because I created a lot of content online. I literally gave away a ton of value to the point where people would literally DM me and say, hey, why are you giving away all this stuff for free? And what ended up happening was, did I miss out on some people by giving away too much information and they felt like they can do it themselves? Absolutely. But there was a portion of people that built so much trust with me that even when they tried to do it themselves, they couldn't, and they still came back to me and said, hey, how is it possible for me to get more hands-on support from you to be able to accomplish this goal? I see so many businesses literally scale to 7-8 figures because they create such good organic content on their social media page. So don't sleep on organic content. It is something that can definitely help your business. What's up, family? Adrian McGee here. I just want to take the time out and say thank you for watching this channel, and I hope that you are enjoying this content and getting some type of value. If you are, all that I ask you to do is to make sure you like and subscribe and share this with a friend. It really helps the channel be able to grow a lot more and allows for more people to be able to get access to this life-changing information. Now, I also want to offer you a special opportunity to get access to our program that's well worth $3,000, $4,000. I want to actually give this to you completely for free for you being an action taker. I don't want you just to take this information. There's only so much value that you're going to be able to get from a short YouTube video. So I want to make sure that you actually get access to the resources to really be able to grow and scale your business. And for the first few people who decide to take action, you're going to be able to get access to this program completely free. Gives you all the modules, gives you all the resources, all the templates, everything that you need to be successful. I hope you enjoy the rest of the episode. Now, the next way to generate traffic and to acquire more clients is actually going to be my favorite, which is actually going to be leveraging paid ads. Being able to pay the platforms that you're on social media with. I love being able to pay these platforms to actually place my content in front of my ideal client. Don't get me wrong, organic content is great. I see a lot of people actually scale to 7 to 8 figures by using organic content, but I prefer a much easier path, which is actually going to be just to pay the platforms. The reality is about organic content, only 5% of your followers actually see your organic content. So if you have 10,000 followers and you post something, there's a high likelihood that only 500 of your followers is actually going to see that product. But if I use paid ads, I can actually pay the platform and it will charge me based on the amount of people that actually see my content. So now I'm able to provide valuable content, and then I pay the platforms to boost it and put it in front of my ideal client. And these people actually come to my page, they visit my website, and it actually allows me to convert those people there just because I was very intentional on who I wanted to place the content in front of. Now, most of the clients that we work with, here's a strategy that we use that actually uses a combination of both organic and paid content. What we love to do is take organic content and actually push it out without paid ads. And we love to see the reaction that the organic content get from the followers, or from it potentially going viral or something, right? So we love seeing the reaction to the organic reach of that content. And if it performs well from an organic standpoint, there's probably a high likelihood that it's going to work well if we use paid ads for it. So before we launch a lot of our paid ads, we actually launch it organically on social media, see what the results are, and then we push it even further with paid traffic. That is the way that we can test things before we just throw money out there and see if it works. It's a really good way to test things for free. And then if it works for free without you paying for any traffic, if you add paid traffic to it, it's a high likelihood that it's actually going to perform pretty well. Now, the third way to be able to generate traffic is actually one of the most popular methods that a lot of your large companies are using today to be able to grow their sales, and that is going to be by leveraging affiliates. When you leverage affiliates, it's quite simple. You find people who are going to push your products for you in exchange for you either paying them or providing them some type of free service. Some of the most biggest companies in the world actually grew from leveraging affiliates. I'll give you an example. Insurance companies. Think about how many people come out and now sell insurance, especially like life insurance and things like that. Those people actually are working for a larger company. They're selling on behalf of a larger life insurance company, and they are getting a commission for every person that they actually bring on. They're not actually writing the policy. They're not actually doing the work and fulfilling the service to you, but they do get paid a nice amount from being able to bring people into the network. Another thing thing that you might see around tax time, you might notice a lot of people are pushing for taxes. People who have never done taxes in their life, they're actually recruiting people and trying to sell services of taxes because taxes have a really good affiliate program. Typically, when someone brings someone to a tax service, that tax company will provide them some type of commission for every person that they bring on. So people are actually able to make a good amount of money just from referring people to other businesses. And so as a business owner, if you implement a really good affiliate program, it's a really cool way for you to be able to generate sales because now you get other people selling for you. Now, here's the other good thing, because we talk a lot about trust when it comes to people buying from you. People don't have to trust you to buy from you if you get other people to sell your product for you that they trust, right? So if I have a friend or family member that I trust their word, I trust everything that they say, and they tell me to come work with you because you can help solve a problem for me, I am going to come work with you simply because the person that I trust told me that you were good. So this is a really great way to get people to buy from you, is by basically overcoming the lack of trust factor that most new entrepreneurs have. You can do that by finding people to sell your services for you because the people that trust them are going to trust you and be able to buy from you. Now, fourth way for you to be able to generate more sales is by doing something the old school way. And we call this by using outreach. So basically, you can reach out to people and offer your services to them. It is manual, like I said, the old school way, but I've literally seen businesses scale to 8 figures by doing nothing but outreach, especially when you use social media, right? You can go on social media, find people who might be interested in your service because they're your target audience. You can literally reach out to a certain amount of people every single day and you will generate sales. And it's very simple. Once you optimize it and get your numbers right, you can start to say, hey, when I reach out to 100 people, 10 people have a conversation with me. Of those 10 people, 2 people buy from me. So then you start being able to say, hey, if I reach out to 200 people, 20 people talk to me and 4 people buy from me. So you start being able to really scale your business by being able to calculate what is the average return that you're going to get for every amount of people that you reach out to. Not only social media, I've seen businesses scale to 8 figures by doing outreach just from using emails, right? So if you're targeting other business owners, guess what? Their email address is public, right? That's because their clients need to find them. It's because other stakeholders might need to find them. So guess what? You can actually leverage that email address and actually do outreach by using people's email address. So email, social media, those are really good ways to actually do outreach, but that's going to be the fourth and really simple way for you to be able to generate clients as well. And then the fifth way to generate more clients that most people are 100% dropping the ball on is going to be by leveraging referrals. Now, this is how I actually grow my business. Here's the thing. People tend to hang out with people who are like them, right? So an example is, when I help a business owner scale their business, guess what? They're probably friends with a lot of other business owners. And when I tell you, most people make the mistake of not asking this very simple question to the people that they're working with, it literally is costing them thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars by not implementing this strategy. And it's very simple. Hey, guess what? I provided you this service. I helped you get this result. So you got any other friends that are like you that might need these type of services as well? Yo, when I tell you, when you ask this simple question, it will literally feed you so much dollars. And it's the same thing as the affiliates, right? They don't know you, they don't trust you, but guess who they do trust? They trust their friend who is referring your services to them. So even though they don't trust you, you get to overcome that lack of trust factor simply because someone who they do trust is referring you to their program. Even in today's time, right? The reason that I can come in and give out a ton of free value and do things like this is because I don't really have to search for clients. The people that I work with, all I have to do is ask them, do they have anyone else that I might be able to help? Not only do they feel as though they're looking out for their friend, right? But they're also looking out for me as well. So it's like a mutual benefit. They have no problem referring you to other people because people like helping people. And you as a business owner who is providing amazing services to people, you have to take advantage of that. And the best way for you to take advantage of that is to ask your current clients for a referral. And the great thing is, sometimes they don't even want to get paid for it. They're completely okay with referring you without any type of payout. But guess what? If you do give them some type of payout, it does drive it a little bit better, but it's not necessarily a requirement, especially if you're providing a really, really good service to someone. So here's the next steps, right? The next step is for you to just choose one of those 5 ways to be able to generate more sales. Trust me, you only need one of the ways. I've seen multiple companies scale to 8 figures and beyond by just using one of these strategies. Now, when you start to grow and things start to really click for you, it could be really good to combine, 2 or 3 of those strategies together because they do complement each other really, really well. But for the most part, you can choose just one of those ways. A lot of people overcomplicate how to get more sales, how to get more clients, but there's only 5 ways for you to be able to do it, all right? So if you found this valuable by any way, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. We got these episodes dropping every single week. We're going to keep bringing the bangers. Now, if you look in the description, what you'll notice is there's going to be a link for you to subscribe to our newsletter. When you sign up for our newsletter, you get invited to free trainings. I provide you free courses. I give you a ton of free content that can actually help you implement this stuff that we're teaching in the YouTube channel for you to be able to take it to the next level. Make sure you go to the description, fill that out. It's going to be super useful for you, but hopefully you enjoyed this episode. I'll see you on the other side.